Hello, we are Style Squared. I'm Aldona B.
I'm Yalda Kazemi.
Make sure you subscribe to our channel.
And follow us on Instagram at Style Squared Stylists.
Today we decided that we wanted to do something a little bit different. So instead of showing you a whole bunch of cute clothing and styles, we decided that it was a really good time to get to know one another a little bit better. We are starting with all things Yalda, so I have a few questions to ask her so that we get to know her a little bit better. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. What is your favorite color to wear?
Ooh, favorite color? I think I would have to veer towards like a dusty rose.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, even though sometimes I like to go really bold and out of the ordinary, I think that's my favorite to-go color.
What's your favorite piece in your wardrobe? She has a big wardrobe.
I know, my God, how did I narrow it down? You know what? I think my all-time favorite is this really pretty kind of ivory colored tulle dress that I have, and it's like a long gown, but it's tulle, it's tiered, it's ivory, and it has gold polka dots on it. I mean, it's a little bit out of, the comfort zone for most, and it's not something I can wear every day, but I try to tone it down and find any excuse to be able to pull it off.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Why have I not seen this dress? I don't think I've seen it.
You haven't.
We need
It's
to get
really
it together.
cute.
Name a place you are dying to visit.
New York again. I've been only once. I feel like my soul belongs there, even though I will always live in Canada because I love Canada. But I feel like I was meant to be the vibe of a New Yorker.
I feel the same way. For me, I always pretend that I'm in New York because I cab a lot and Uber a lot. And as someone who doesn't drive, I always pretend that I live in New York.
Yeah.
What was your worst job ever and why? I'm so excited for this
Oh my God,
one.
this is brutal. So I think this was like when I turned 13. It was when my first ever job. I decided it was a bright idea for me to work at Burger King, and nothing against working at Burger King or any fast food, is totally fine. But I was not very good at it, so I ended up quitting after 2 days because I realized I am not very good at this work.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I love it. Did you eat all the fries?
I wanted to.
Yeah.
I probably
I
did.
would. When did you decide to go into a styling career?
I've always loved fashion, and I always, like, even since I was a child, I always loved fashion. And I really wanted to actually pursue a career in styling or design or something throughout my whole life, but culturally, from a Persian background, it's considered a hobby, not so much a career. So, my parents steered me into a different direction for schooling, and I had a corporate career. And then it was after I had my son that some life changes took place, and I became ill for a while, and after that I just kind of decided I wanted a new life and new change. This is my second chance at life, and I just wanted to do something that I've always loved, I've always wanted, and styling was that. So that's how it began.
So essentially you're following your dreams and
Yeah.
your passions, and you're just going for it.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
What is your favorite designer or brand?
Oh God. Definitely my favorite would have to be Chanel. Designer, love the designs of Coco Chanel, and I really, really love the designs of Karl Lagerfeld. Now my wallet may state otherwise. My wallet doesn't like me to like it, but that's probably my favorite.
What about brand?
Chanel.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Okay. There's no other.
Yeah, there's
like,
no
come
other.
on.
They're
Come
my
on.
absolute favorite.
Name one piece or item in fashion that you're hoping to get one day.
A Chanel bag.
Amazing.
Retracting back to that, the wallet doesn't love me part of Chanel. Yeah. So
Awesome.
One day I will get a beautiful classic.
What is your favorite thing about being a stylist?
In all honesty, two parts. One is I get to work with fashion and just beautiful pieces every day. But the biggest part is I get to see the transformation in someone and the confidence that's built in someone almost immediately. So, I mean, it's very hard in an industry to be able to say I help someone and I see the results immediately, but I do, because when I take a client shopping or redo their wardrobe, and then, within even that couple hour period of time, I see the change in their demeanor, I see the change in their confidence and how they're relating and talking about themselves and their own sense of style, you can immediately see that, and that's very rewarding.
Name a celebrity whose style you like the most. I love this question. I'm so excited because I don't know the answer.
Really? Oh,
I don't know what
Blake
you're gonna say.
Lively. I love her. I love her. I think she's like my alter ego soul sister. You know, she's a hotter version. But whatever.
Come on.
We'll just pretend. We'll just pretend.
What's one trend in fashion right now that you are just not loving?
I'm gonna have to go with square-toed shoes. Yeah, it is just not a hot look for, I think, anybody. Like, okay, unless you're 5'10" and taller and have these long, slender, beautiful legs, it makes you look stumpy. It's just not a hot look. I don't know why. I don't know what the vibe about it is. It's not my thing.
Agreed.
Yeah, not hot.
Now that we have decided to partner up and work together as Style Squared, what about this project are you the most excited for, and why?
Does it have to be one answer?
No,
Okay.
all the answers.
Okay. So number one is that I get to work with you. I get to work with someone who's a friend, who's genuine, who I have good rapport with. Like, for me, relationships are first and foremost in anything I do. So that part of me is so fulfilled. And number two is that I just, the same as I know you and I have talked about, I see so much potential in being able to take it in so many different ways, that I think, you know, it's not limited to just one thing and only going through one path. There's so many options to it. And also that reward thing I talked about, where you immediately see people's change in demeanor and confidence and happiness. And I feel like it's like the best job on earth. I get to do what I love, which is talk about fashion and be surrounded by fashion and beautiful pieces and art. But then I get to help others feel good about themselves and see an impact on how it makes in their lives. And I feel like this is the best way that you and I can do that, and still have a great time at work with someone that I love being around.
Absolutely. I love that.
I feel like we should
hug
hug
it out. I know! Amazing. Awesome. Well, yeah, we're huggers, naturally.
Yes.
So that is just a little bit about Yalda. Make sure that you stay tuned for our next video when we do a little Q&A.
About Aldona. Can't
Amazing.
wait.
Thank you so much for watching.
Stay tuned for our next video.